Welcome back to the MathsBro Gcse series, where we go through a bunch of Gcse questions to help you ace your exams. Marina has 4 tanks on her tractor. Each tank is a cylinder with a diameter of 80 and a height of 160, quite clearly shown here. The 4 tanks are to be filled completely with a mixture of fertilizer and water. The fertilizer has to be mixed with water by a ratio of 1 to 100 by volume. Marina has 32 liters of fertilizer. Is this enough fertilizer for 4 tanks? So this is going to be a yes or no answer. Okay, first thing first, let's work out the volume of the cylinder. I think they give it to you in the formula sheet, but you should know it anyway. The volume of a cylinder, just like any other prism, is the base, which is a circle, which is pi r squared, times by the height. In this case, we know our radius is going to be 40, right? Because it's going to be half the diameter. Remember, they've given us the information for the diameter, not the radius. So I'll sub that in here. And of course, the height is 160. So using a calculator, our volume is 256,000 pi centimeter cubed. Remember, just ensure that your units are consistent. And we're going to be working with liters here. So let's convert this to liters. Quite generously, they've given us the conversion. So the volume of one tank would be 256 pi liters. And here we're considering 4 tanks. So the volume of 4 tanks would be this figure times 4, which gives us 1024 pi liters. Okay, so fertilizer has to be mixed with water in the ratio 1 to 100. So we have 1 part of fertilizer to 100 part of water. Karina has 32 liters of fertilizer. So if we're going to consider the maximum amount that she can make, the 32 parts of fertilizer means that she has 3,200 liters of water. So 32 liters plus 3,200 is 3,232 liters, which is the max amount she can make to fill the tanks. And remember, the minimum amount needed is just the volume of the 4 tanks, which is 1024 pi. Just quickly putting that in a calculator so we can compare is 3,216.99. So quite clearly, the maximum amount that she can make using the fertilizer that she has is more than the minimum amount needed. So formally, we can write the amount that she can make is greater than the minimum amount needed, therefore for 4 tanks. And that is your answer. So to break it down, working out the volume of 1 tank is 1 mark, working out for 4 tanks is another mark, finding out the maximum she can make is another, and of course drawing your conclusion is another, which gives you 4 marks. It's quite simple when you break it down actually, and you can find this question in a foundation and a higher paper at Gcse. So make sure you're good with your volumes and also ratios, because examiners tend to put them in the same question, kind of like this one. Anyways, drop a like and follow, and let me know what other topics and questions I should cover in this series. Anyway, we are done.